Hey, y'all. Is it showing up here? Oh, thank you, darling. Hey. Let a few more people come in because I don't know if I'm going to save this live or not. Hey, boo. Blessings. Blessings upon blessings, darling. And the United Kingdom. Hey, y'all. Hey, babe. Hey. I am feeling better. Thank you. You don't know how important certain parts of your body are until they fuck up. I was walking around here like I was in my 80s. Hey. I stopped by real quick to chat up with y'all real good. Oh, thank you for your prayers. I receive prayers. Even if people praying against me. Cause a challenge, darling, and I will continue to move forward. You at work? You know I might say something gonna make you laugh. You gonna don't do that. You gotta handle the business. Hey y'all. Hey darling. You got a sample of CBD oil? Oh my goodness. That's the thing, right? The Ruby Teapot sent me some barbecue sauce. And it did something different. When my back was out, it gave me time to, hello, darling. When my back was out, it gave me time to really reflect on things that maybe I hadn't been able to reflect on. And also, I was craving green beans and I wanted some barbecue, right? And I'm like, I can't really eat all that because meat really is harsh on me. I haven't looked up my blood type to see what type of things I should be eating. Yes, but you need to start your own channel. Please do. The more love, the better. I mixed in the green beans I had some of the barbecue sauce I got from Ruby Teapot. Darling, I was on cloud 9. I think the barbecue sauce is different from the tea. The lavender tea has me cool, calm, collected, meditative, right? But that barbecue sauce, I don't know what it is. Hey, baby. Okay, I'll do more of these live chats with y'all with on the House of Oshun TV channel. Please follow that channel because I didn't want to bog down this channel. Oh, thank you, darling. So I came here to make a couple of announcements. That's one of them. The other announcement is the Oshun contest is going through. They're doing the Lulu challenge. If you have Instagram, you should go and look at the videos and vote on your favorite video because they're impersonating me. And you know I like to laugh at myself. I laugh at myself very hard. I'm talking about no matter what. If something real bad happens, I still laugh. Hey, baby. I laugh my ass off. Do you hear me? Yeah, it's a contest. And it's funny as fuck. Because people don't have a bell. So I done seen people ring pills. They're ringing. Someone rung a belt today that I posted. It is funny. Someone was like, I got a download. No, she goes, I had 5 downloads in the last hour. I died. I live for it. Because, you know, it's funny, right? I'm feeling good, baby. Thank you. Thank you. So, anyways, I'm feeling better. I am the fish in the building. I love me a Pisces, whatever. I really loved the Pisces many moons ago. I love them. That was you? The one said that was them. From what grief? Healing from what grief, girl? What am I grieving now? This is what I learned too from my back pain. Over the weekend, like a lot goes on in my life. You know, I don't discuss my life because I'm here for you. Discussing what I got going on will not, you know, it only benefits you when I ring the bell, right? When I can relate to certain things. But I'm not gonna put all of my issues on anyone. I wouldn't do that to anyone because a lot of people have their own shit, right? Oh, that was a while ago. That was my ex. my son's father. So I'm fine with that because my peace was made before he passed. So what I learned was with the lower back pain, it was because I was holding bottled aggression, right? I don't like going off on people because people try to take me there. You know what I mean? Holland in the building. Capricorn here. Hey, boo. I don't like going off on people. And I guess that I should have went off this past weekend. And it was my younger son, right? He provoked me. Oh, somebody said Gemini, and he's a Gemini. That's what's crazy, right? So, anyways, he provoked me, and it kept. I held my tongue, but I should have went off. But I couldn't go off the way that I used to because that's what my son wanted to see. Because he told me, "Oh, mama, you haven't changed," and he provoked me. And people will provoke you, and so that they can see what it is they need to see to make them feel comfortable. And I didn't like that, right? Oh, I'll post the girl that makes the Indian attire as well. So, that's where that pain came from. I actually was brushing my teeth and was bent over and coughed. You know how you, because the toothbrush went too far. Whatever, I'm not going there. But when I Googled it about the spiritual meaning of lower back pain, and it made perfect sense, right? So I was like, I'm not going to let you take me from a place that I know that I graduated from. I have 4 children. I'm not going to allow you to take me from a place that I know that I've graduated from to, make better meaning on your life. So I just let him know, like, look, you tried to provoke me and it kind of worked. It low key worked for you. Because he instantly took me to another place. And my other son was like, Mama, you don't look, what's wrong? And I was just like, look, your brother tried to provoke me. I did it in front of him. I said it in front of him. So, like, whatever. You know? So that's that. That's neither here nor there. I have 4 children and a granddaughter. I mean, a grandson. I have a granddaughter as well. But we working that out. All right. Now, don't forget to follow the House of Oshun TV. I will be posting over there more regularly. Considering that it will be a vlog channel. Yes. And it'll go over a number of things. I don't birth half of. No, I have a Gemini, 2 Taurus, and an Aquarius. How did I come about tarot reading? It started with I would go in the Bible and be like, Lord, what is it that you want me to see? And then and over the years it came to fruition in this manner. That's why I don't do life purpose readings. And I feel like that's probably why they don't give me certain information for when people ask me what is my life purpose. They don't give me that information. Because I'm a firm believer in going through the process. If I hadn't gone through the process, if I started this earlier in life, I don't think it would have worked out in the manner in which it did. Right? If I hadn't went ahead and raised my kids and went through all the other things that if I hadn't gone through all of the complete process, because everything's a learning experience. Oh, thank you. You're a Leo transplant from North Carolina. Thank you, baby. I love Taurus. My kids, 2 of my kids are Taurians, but they do hold on to sometimes they can be loyal to a fault. They have good hearts, but they can be loyal to the wrong people. Hell, I am fresh out of college. I ain't graduate college till almost 2 years ago. Okay, so here's the other thing about low vibration people. Now, I know that a lot of y'all get to the point where you feel like, Lulu, don't worry about this, that, and the other. Look at all this love you got, right? Okay. Here's the thing. Low vibration people will still come. And sometimes, like I've stated before, Low vibration people come. Everyone is going to be attracted to your light, right? And being attracted to someone's light, um, you can be open to different energies, and it's hard to keep them away from them. Yes, energy vampires. But here's the thing that I go through every month or so. There's someone who they had to make another. They've made 3 accounts, and the issue is right. Thank you, the one. Here's the issue with low vibrational forces. Yes, they come in, they want to destroy, they want to tear up, they want to affect you in a certain type of way. Here's the thing about that: you won't be able to do so. I had someone come in saying that I'm a fraud and all of that and blah 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 blah. Like, y'all heard me say this before, right? And all of you have shown me so much love with really, they can't steal your light unless you allow it. If you begin to believe what you hear, then of course there you have it, right? It's like a pimp hoe situation. If you get the mind, the body follows. No one can tell me that my gifts are a fraud. Like I told the person that was in the comments, because they did a lot, because I hadn't been looking at the comments. I stayed away from social media and all of that for a while. I was still posting on Instagram here and there, but I was staying away from it for a while because when I'm guided to do certain things, that's what I do. So whoever this person is, there was one account that said, you're a fraud, this, that, and the other. Then this one came through and was like, I know where you're getting your readings from, your Gemini and Libra readings. Bitch, I don't know how y'all work, but my memory don't work. I can't watch a video and remember everything somebody said. Sorry, not sorry, right? Yeah, I had a social media fast. So with this person, all I can say is take care, because when you come for someone who really has their mind right, their heart right, I do not do this work with ill intent. That's the least that I would do, because I am a firm believer in things coming back on you. Okay. Oh, I keep selenite, and a citrine here for protection and guidance. But at the end of the day, if more than one person at a time would, come through this, and more than one person with a number of accounts would come through with this, that would be different. There's no way that I would be able to remember no readings that I didn't heard. Trust me on this. The people that I listen to, I listen to, what is her name? Uriel Firelight. Ain't no way I'll be able to remember her readings. Sometimes I listen to Ace of Pentacles. The way that she does her readings, because she's so into tarot, there's no way that I would be able to remember her readings. And I don't go to readings looking for everybody's sign. I go look for my goddamn business, bitch. Right? So that's neither here nor there. Hey, boo. You protect yourself. Okay, so the first step, okay, I'm finishing that for y'all as well. But the first step in realizing what's going on, you're going to feel when something is off. I did a live on Instagram a few days back, probably last Thursday. A few days, 3 or so, right? But I did an Instagram live, and I remember, usually, like, when I do those Instagram lives, I'm a Libra. When I do those, they usually go on for about an hour, or until Instagram cuts me the fuck off, right? So I remember getting to a point where I cut that live off. I was like, oh, I gotta go. And a girl inboxed me and she said, Lulu, someone was trying to mess with your energy. Here's my take on that. Okay. We all, one way or another, we all do some type of magic, right? And words are spells. Spelling is words, right? Write it out and it is done. Think it, put emotion behind it. Your intent is clear and it's done. With people messing with my energy, this has been going on for a while. Not just with me doing these videos, but it's very strong with these videos that people do that, right? And here's the thing about that. I ended that live real fast. It wasn't even 30 minutes before 30, maybe it was 36 or 40 minutes. I don't know. But I remember feeling uncomfortable. And the girl came in and she told me, she goes, someone was trying to interfere with your energy. And I remember ending that live or what have you. The next day, I messed up my back. Not saying that they have anything to do with one has anything to do with the other, but sometimes either you are mindful and aware enough to know, and sometimes you just follow your gut instinct regarding what you feel. Because I remember ending that live like abruptly. You will come to a space once you are very mindful, present, and aware. You will come to a space. I'm gonna read y'all comments in a minute. You will come to a space where you feel something ain't right. Like in that one of those Leo readings, I was like, something ain't right. What the fuck is this? Something ain't right. You'll feel it. And that's why I did this for y'all. I'm gonna promote this more moving forward. But this is my 90 days to mindfulness journal. And it helps you. What? Okay, let's slow down, y'all. Okay. I'm doing the ways, some of the ways to recognize, prevent, and defeat psychic attack, right? It's very informational. I'm not going to have it where you can see me. It'll be more along the lines of you being able to go over this over and over again, right? So in this video that I'll be doing, I'm going to have it on Vimeo, and you'll have to pay for it, of course, because what I've learned is anything that people pay for, they appreciate more. And it'll go along with this 90 days to mindfulness. And what it does is it shows you, it tells you how you can recognize when something ain't right. You know, a lot of times as empaths, we feel when some shit ain't right and we want to move forward. How can we defeat this? How can we recenter and refocus in a heartbeat, right? So with this, what it does here, it explains how to work it because it goes with the class that I'm doing. I'm dropping this on my birthday. So what it does is it helps you to utilize mindfulness so that you will be able to protect yourself on a regular basis. As humans, as you know, people who sign up for certain experiences, certain things will continue to happen regardless of how mindful and aware you are. Some shit you just gotta go through, right? I'm gonna go over that in a minute. Let me write it down. So what this book does with helping you, what you do is in the morning, you date this. This is 90 days. This is a journal. I'm gonna go over y'all comments in a minute, y'all. So you say how you feel in the morning, and then you do your meditation in the morning. You do your meditation in the evening. Should I put makeup on it, y'all? You write out what you are grateful for, your gratitude in the morning. Then you do your PM. You're doing this morning and night. You're training yourself to be more open and aware. This helps emerging entrepreneurial as well as senior intuitives to refocus, rebalance. And then you go over your mindful observations of the day. You write those out. You ask yourself, how many times did your mood change and why? Why do you think your fucking mood changed? Sometimes people will interfere with your energy and you don't even know why your mood changed. But once you become more open and aware, you'll realize it. And then it has how many times did you consciously have to recenter? By the end of these 90 days, if you do this the way that you should, you'll realize that you didn't even, you unconsciously refocus, recenter, right? And then here it has how many times did you subconsciously refocus? And subconsciously, that's when it comes to a place of you didn't even realize you did that. Like, damn, I brushed that shit off, right? It was whatever. And then you write out your clarity received. And you go through this on a day by day. I have here where you just release all of the energy that no longer serves you. Whatever is on your mind, clear the clutter. You do that first. And then you go into this part. By the end of the 90 days, You do your own review, right? I know that some people have classes and courses where I'll go over your comments in a minute. Some people have classes and courses where, you this is your review of yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. When doing this work or doing any work overall, you have to do your own work. You have to be able to be some people can't read themselves when it comes to tarot or oracle. But at the end of the day, this is a 90-day review that you will do. If you graduate, you'll know, because then I have 9 steps that tell you that you have graduated, right? Okay. So, moving forward. That's how I'm trying to the oracle readings are beautiful. The tarot readings are beautiful. But if I can't help you help yourself, what am I doing? Yes. A lot of times when doing the listening to readings, that's why I don't even listen to a lot of readings. Like, seriously, I really don't. But with what I've learned over the years is listening to certain readings, you have to be able to let go. Because once you've seen something, once you've heard something, it's there. Now you really feel like this is what's going on. You put all this emotion behind it, and some of the shit transpires when it didn't have to. So you create your reality by you knowing that. Yeah, can y'all please it's like 300 and some of y'all. But by you taking what applies at that moment and letting the rest fly, and then if whatever else transpires, then okay, right? That's why I recommend that people, when you watch readings, me and anybody else, yes, we are our own alchemists. When you're watching readings, you take what you need, okay, blah, 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 and you move forward. I'm not here to get you to stick to a certain way of looking at things, because I know that I look at, like, it's a layer. What I came up with last night was that if I discontinue growing, if I don't continue to look for ways to improve myself, if I feel as though, this is it, I know everything. I don't know shit. First of all, I don't know nothing. Yeah, it's hard to erase it from your mind. However, when you're very mindful and aware on a daily basis, you know what does and does not apply to you. And like, you know what? I'm going to let that shit go. Sometimes your worst enemy is your mind, right? Open-minded to hearing better, doing better. Because at the end of the day, affirmations. When you wake up in the morning, you have affirmations. You do those affirmations because your subconscious doesn't understand what your reality truly is. Our reality and the subconscious reality are two different things. So when you tell yourself certain things, this is what becomes your reality. Yes? One thing my dad taught me was always expect the best, but, be prepared for the worst, right? Everyone has their own way of doing things. You don't know how to meditate. Now, it was hard for me to learn as well, because I used to have a lot of racing thoughts. I had what appeared to be anxiety that wasn't mine. Picking up other folks' shit because I didn't know. And when it comes to meditation, at first it'll feel like it's worthless, like what the fuck, right? But it's your ability to align with your higher self, the ability to receive information that you possibly overlooked or weren't aware of receiving, right? So just be quiet and be still. Just be quiet and be still. And just keep doing it. Because eventually it's going to come, what it is that you need to know, what it is that you need to see, how you need to move forward. Yes. Well, killing the entire ego, you need a part of, if you read Plato's Republic, you'll understand why you need a piece of your ego. Ego helps us to move forward. And plus, our divine masculine within needs ego to protect, provide, secure the bag, just provides security and stability for us without us being so totally wrapped up in our feminine wisdom and our, innate ability to be emotional as women. Oh, when you got bad kids, no, you really learn. That's what I learned with children. People, I remember my mom saying, "How do you just?" Oh, and one of my friend girls too. Like, your kids are making all that noise. How do you make it through it? I just chill the fuck out and zone them the fuck out. That's right. I like that. The one. Hey, baby. If you think negative, always jump to the positive aspect. My car broke down. Now I can walk to lose weight. Exactly. It's about the cup half full and or is the cup half empty. I used to be one of those, always half empty. My car broke down. Now I won't be able to get shit done. Yeah, no. How about you? Because I remember when I was going through the process, one of the major processes, my car broke down, baby. Who caught the bus and was happy to catch the bus with their little playlist, whatever. Because eventually you realize that things are bigger than you. You realize that the things that you've been holding on to no longer serve you. You also realize what is most important to you when you really pay attention, when you have gratitude. That's what I want to go over. So, when I'm focusing on manifesting newness into my life, yeah, when life makes make lemonade, okay? When life makes lemon, squeeze that shit in some cognac, whatever. I have a gratitude journal, but I suggest that people really do their own gratitude journals, because everything isn't about me. Oh, you selling this and selling that. Nah. Because even with that a 90-day journey to mindfulness journal that I have now that I'm releasing on my birthday, I'm gonna also send some free copies to the penitentiary. It's so easy for one to get caught up in their environment and not and become confined, and that's the prime example. Okay, so anyways, when it comes to gratitude, when it comes to manifesting what it is that you want in your life, this every month, I should do it every so often. I don't know why, but I think Friday's on my day. But what I do is I write out a note, whatever I'm working on manifesting in my life and how I want someone else to benefit in their life. I write out a note and I put money in the note, right? And I give this note with this money. It's always in my wallet, waiting for the right opportunity when I'm guided the correct way, along with a condom. Wishful thinking. So I write this out and I wait for someone to give it to, whoever I'm guided to give it to. Because you never know when you're entertaining an angel in the first place, but when you're working and manifesting things here, it's important for you to give back. It's important for you to have gratitude for those things that you want to come into your life. Be thankful for them before they even come. So with that note, I will hand that note to someone who is less fortunate than me. Whatever that means. That's fucking subjective. Whatever. But they have to, with the way that this works, they have to be someone who is really on hard times. Because in the note, with the blessing that is being bestowed upon them through that note, and also the blessing that is coming to me, it is a way of showing a person that somebody does love you, because whoever I hand it to, y'all know I love them, whatever. But also, that love is mutual. And the last person I gave that note to was someone I had went to pick up some rum for my ancestors. And she didn't ask me for anything, but I just knew in my heart that someone right. And so she was in the store when I got in there, and when I came out, she was talking to me. She was sitting in her car with the windows down, and I was like, "That's who it is." So I blessed her game, and she blessed my game, because what I was trying to manifest did come to fruition. Um, by sharing with others, but not people who, energy vampires. Here's the thing about energy vampires. There's a huge difference between an energy vampire, not a huge difference, but in a person who just wants what they want. At the end of the day, someone always wants something from you. You want something from people as well, yes? I mean, it would be low and not so true if you say, "Oh, I don't want anything from anyone." Who you talking to? But at the end of the day, everyone wants something. Because there was another girl that came up to me with a lot of low energy. I was in the store buying some water, and she was like, "Hey, you got $2?" And I was like, "No, I don't have any change." And she goes, "Oh, you ain't got no change?" I was like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay, Lord, is this an angel or what?" Right? And but when I smelled, you have a sense of smell, spiritual smell, and it was a very low. And you have to be mindful who you are helping, because sometimes you can help people who can literally be your downfall. I was watching a video yesterday where someone got some help from another person, and what they did was they took the help and received it. They internalized the help and ended up having to go to a white shaman to have it removed from them. And the things that a white shaman can remove from you, you don't even know half of the curses and shit that people have put on you. Whew. Okay, so anyways, let me see what y'all saying. You have to transmute negative energy. I so agree. When it comes to giving and taking, it has to be reciprocated. People can come in and take us. When people come in and they want something, okay, so what, they gotta have to, they're gonna have to offer you something, but it's on you to know what it is that you need from them. Oh, in the letter, you you go with your heart, and it's all of the beauty that you would like to transpire in your life. So this one is like, "Hello, my love. Hello, my love. Today and every day thereafter, I wish you success, fulfillment, wealth, and may all of your heart's true desires come to fruition. I pray you continue to find your way and receive all that you desire. Dream big every day and continue to do so the rest of your life. Love, peace, and prosperity are yours, and all of your love, peace, and prosperity are yours. Take a beautiful trip. Feel the sand beneath your feet, the air and breeze. May the air and breeze coax your body." I can't read my own because I be writing in cursive. What else? Watch the sunset, and also watch it rise. Have fun and enjoy your life. So it's very simple. It's very simple, right? But whatever it is, you just go with your heart, the flow of your heart. Flow, flow, flow. Whatever beauty you are manifesting into your life, you send it to them as well. Yes? Hello, darling. Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, Lord, I love Hawaii. Y'all know I went up there the first of the year. Lovely Jackson, if you live with people who are draining you, just protect yourself on a regular basis. Do the work. Morning, evening, like all throughout the day, you will actually be able to breathe, recenter, refocus. Even when you're in a crowd of people, learn how to meditate amongst people. If you grew up in foster care, maybe you are releasing some things. That's what that dream had to. I believe you may be releasing some things. Don't worry about no curses. Here's the thing about curses: they only have as much power as you give them. If you're living your life right and really coming from a place of love, people can't handle you like they think they can. Some people may want to. By me saying that, that means that someone is coming to try and prove me wrong. Stupid. But at the end of the day, when it comes to lower vibrational magic, that's a low vibration magic to me when someone tries to push you against your free will. They wish sickness on you, they wish death. When you reverse that, that's all that they get. Like that person that was in the comments, take care, darling. I opened the personal readings a few days ago. She's telling you that she's a demon. You need to keep contact away from, stop contacting that person. Hey, Cancer Moon. Y'all know I haven't. That's right. They only manifest if you believe in them. Thank you, Cancer Moon. I have watched his channel as well. I don't get to keep up a lot because a lot of times when I be watching. Oh, I gotta tell y'all about Charles, right? This is where Charles comes into play. All right, so Charles is my imaginary guy, right? I'm finna tell y'all why, what I'm finna say about Cancer Moon's tarot, right? So Charles only comes into play. No, Charles came into play after my last engagement. I've been engaged 3 times. Only whatever, it's not y'all business. And I remember reading some things about manifesting the man that you want, right? And I got to a space where I'm like, I was on this journey, and I was like, what man would, I mean, if I could put all these men together, I would have a perfect man, right? So if y'all been watching this channel for a while, you'll know that I have dealt with the Capricorn. I've dealt with the Capricorn for probably about 5 or 6 years. It ain't that serious. I've dealt with some other people for, like, I have 3 main, right? That I've dealt with on and off for the past few years on this journey. And I haven't really, like the narcissist from the end of last year, I need to learn some things from him. I'm fine with that, right? But Charles came into play by I read something on psychology today where they were like, you have to rid yourself of all of your past, right? So I was going through that healing of releasing a lot of karma, paying my debts, blah 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 blah, with men, and really come into the space of wanting something new. And they were like, if you really want the man that you want, you begin to live your life like he already exists. Here's the problem. This is what I did. So they were like, make the bed like he sleeps in the bed with you, do this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is that, to bring this person in. So I started doing that shit, right? And then I stopped. Here's the thing. Charles is made up of the guys that I deal with, that I've been dealing with for years. These 3 main people. I've been dealing with them for years. And what I realized was that Charles, these men make up Charles. You know how you go over your past relationships to, right, make dinner for Charles and set him out a plate and eat his goddamn plate. But they all made up Charles. It's the same as doing your emotional to-do list and going over what it is that you want in a mate and what you don't want. How does he look? How does he dress? What is his grind? What is his spirituality, right? So the thing about Charles now, I'm cutting off his arm as of yesterday. That means one of the people got to go. So Charles being cut and diced and sliced, right? So when I'm really in tune with one of the three people, right? And it's on and off, blah 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 blah. It's not even, it's not that serious. It really isn't. Even though sometimes in my mind for about 2 or 3 days I'll make it that way. But what I realized was Charles' spiritual side. No one relates or can connect to me on the spiritual realm. Not even Charles. None of the men that make up Charles, they are very powerful men, but they lack the spirituality. They lack the higher awareness. So that's what I got to work on moving forward. That's why I got to start cutting people off, so that with bringing in this person that I want to manifest, it'll be clearer, right? Thank you, Sarah. It'll be clearer, right? I don't know if I'm ready, because I'm so content. Like, I have my days where I may be lonely here and there, and then I get to thinking about y'all and how I can do this. My business mind kicks in, and it's like, a man only getting away, and that may be ego too, y'all. So when I'm feeling a certain type of way, that's when I'll either go to Cancer Moon, Uriel, Firelight, she's a light worker, and Ace of Pentacles. They don't between Uriel and Ariel, they don't resonate a lot with me. But at the end of the day, I just go, just to, see what's going on or what have you. So that's why, if I go to Cancer Moon, I don't know if it's because I got a Cancer Moon, but I can really relate. Like, it's not a lot of men that I can relate to. But when he does his readings, it's coming from a different space, right? It's coming from a different space. Spiritually equally yoked is hard to find, yes. It don't help that my North Node in Libra. I got to learn how to work with people. I don't like that. I don't want it to I want a healthy relationship. But like someone told me, and it's not that I accepted what she told me, I understood what she told me. And she was like, you'll have many lovers. I received that. It's not a problem. Because at the end of the day, number one, I get bored fast. I get bored hella fast. Like, I know that I can just, ain't no telling what I might, y'all ought to know that though. Like, ain't no telling what I might do at any given second. I'm going to turn up, right? Or I'll turn all the way down. If the conversation can't go, like, if we have to be able to grow, right? What is our common goal? Because even though we're independent of one another, we are, one whole, we come together. How can we grow? How can we, I just look at relationships different since I've gotten older. But I think also people don't understand how that when I'm in a relationship, I give way more than what they would possibly know. And then if it's not reciprocated, even on the smallest level, I feel like they gave up, right? Because I do allow things to unfold naturally. I don't try to rush anything. I don't try to push toward, because I used to be real possessive and obsessive with my mates, right? And I've been in some fairly decent relationships overall. But at the end of the day, I love hard, baby. And I had to learn how to pull back. Right? They may not show up how you imagine, but they'll show up. But I just go with the flow. But Cancer Moon's tarot is very good. And also, going back to the whole energy vampire thing and curses and things of that nature. At the end of the day, you have dominion over yourself. Whoever sets foot into your energy to try to destroy you, it's on you how mindful and aware that you are. Because, sometimes people can send you a thought, right? They can send you a thought and you don't know it's not of you. That's where that class that I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and complete it for real, y'all. But that's where that class comes in. You know, being attacked doesn't just start out of nowhere. A lot of people that have been attacked, they've been attacked for a number of years. They've been attacked um, on a number of levels, right? It's on you how you learn how to deal with it, and it's all a process. No one knows things earlier than the other or later than the other one because everyone is on their own life path. Whatever. I gotta use the restroom. I'm finna. Is y'all gonna leave or y'all gonna stay right here? Cause I'm finna go to the restroom. I need 5 people to say they gonna stay. Cause if only 5 stay, that's cool. What Council Moon say? Uh, Give me 5 people. 5 people. Who gonna stay? Who gonna? Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm back. Oh, thank you, Tony, Marie. Okay, let me try to go back, y'all. Hold on. I know I missed some valuable stuff up in here. Mr. Charlie. His name Charles. And really, like any depictions that you see of Chango, that's my dream man. Just fine as hell and gonna protect me. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Cause for many years, my masculine injure my masculine energy overrode my femininity. So yes, I flushed. What? Gone on, Tim. Whatever. So and I wash my hands too. So I'm at that space where because I've been in relationships where I still had to man up. I don't want to man up no more. Fuck that. Energy vampires ain't going nowhere because we also live in a narcissistic society, and a lot of people are all about what looks good, not what feels. Ain't no feelings. It's all about what look good, and that's not cute. That's okay. All right, man up. I'm tired too, okay? And I'm a little older than some of y'all. And I catch some flack for that, right? From the community. And my whole thing is because I've had like there's a younger guy that came about and I'm just looking at him like trouble, right? But I feel as though, whatever I'm open to will come, right? Oh, you 43? Oh, we in that same age bracket. The one you really? Girl, shut up. Yes, I wash my hands. I always do. What? But you know, yeah. Oh, okay. So some of y'all in the same age bracket. Okay. So it's never too late or anything like that. And I wouldn't dare, come from a space of feeling like, damn, I'm just washed up. Baby, please. I can still do the split, a back bend and a cartwheel. I can't do a round or a backflip no more. Whatever. Baby, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Let me go back. They got the problem if you got to shield yourself to be around their ass. Whatever. Everything is a chess game, chess not checkers. And the fucked up part about that is that's where we live. And moving when you deal with someone, it's important not to give too much right off the bat. You got to start giving shit when you see that certain things are reciprocated, right? I had to learn it. Anything that I've learned, I'm just hoping that I can help people avoid stuff because when I was younger, I would listen to older people. They didn't tell me that part, but they told me a lot of things that kept me out of trouble. That kept me from, and it also may have hardened me because I used to be real cold hearted. Like, look, that's not, that shit don't sound right, don't look right, no. And I'm cutting it out right off the bat. Now I give people more time. I give, even if I can see right off the bat, like, okay, you ain't shit. But let me see how you finna play this, right? Yeah, ladybugs, you're right. Put what your wishes, your hopes, your dreams are, but you are giving it to another so that both of y'all can get something from it. I ain't doing no more backflips. I do yoga every now and then. I think I'm being pushed more into a lot of more healthier stuff again. It always happens around my birthday. For about 4 months, I be so healthy. What's considered healthy? Because even if you eat organic food, like this is so crazy. Organic food is sprayed with organic shit. Some stuff that's they saying is organic ain't even organic. If you ain't growing it yourself and know about the soil and what you putting into it and raising your own damn animals and killing them and eating them, I don't trust them. If you've been angry, who is that? Who said that? Where'd they go? Oh shit! Somebody said they've been angry and they trying to figure out why. Anytime you're angry about something, you need to really sit down with yourself. Take some time out each week if you can. If you can't do it on a daily basis and figure the shit out, because eventually you will. Take some time out and sit down with yourself. Have a conversation with yourself about the shit you feel and how your approach to things, right? Because a lot of times when we get mad about certain things, we have to ask ourselves, like, why am I even mad about that? How is that affecting me? How do I react? If I react this way, then what could be the outcome? How would that make me feel? What is the benefit in that? You see? You just have to do the work. It's an emotional to-do list. You do the work. You ask yourself, why the fuck am I so mad? I remember when I used to PMS real bad. Oh, I used to PMS bad. And I'm talking about bad flipping tables, acting a fool. Whatever. And I had to realize that there was a lot of bottled up energy. Instead of working through things on a daily basis, working through things on a weekly basis, by the time my PMS hit, it's time for me to release so much stuff that has been bottled up. Now I'm an atomic bomb around this bitch. Like, what the fuck? How did I get to that point? I didn't like it. At first, I fed off of it because there was a lot of fire. A lot of fire came with my anger. A lot of fire came with my bitterness. A lot of fire came with me being able to manage 4 children and make sure that we didn't get evicted, have nothing cut off, and have food and clothes. A lot of fire came from me being angry, but at the end of the day, I paid for it monthly because I wasn't working on a day-to-day basis. Right? What you saying? Thank you. Cancer Moon said he gave up on twin flame relationships because he thinks it's becoming too much of a hot topic and everybody thinks they have one and the false labels hurt. Bitch, I wish we were on Instagram so we can go live together so you could tell people why you said that. I thought about that a while back because a lot of times people want to come together, and a lot of times it won't even be a twin flame relationship. It's just a strong connection, a strong energy, something you need to learn from them, and they were feeding off of something. There's no sense in putting labels on shit. It really ain't. Because at the end of the day, it's like, damn, that's perfect, like for real. Because at the end of the day, it's just about the connection. Where are you? Where do you feel like it will go? Where do you see yourself going? Is it mutual? Are things being reciprocated between the two of you? Is it unrequited? If it's unrequited, how can you fix it? Instead of getting so caught up in um soulmate, twin flame, life part. At the end of the day, you just never know. Go with the flow, right? Instead of worrying about a label. Because once we, get to a space of really worrying about a label, things aren't labeled the same in other realms. Like, period. It's not. Right? Even though, the twin flame relationship, the twin flame connection is something that is, very strong. But it also feeds into the disillusionment. We don't want that. I get it. Thank you, Cancer Moon. Woo. I forgot about that. But that's for real, though. I have noticed an influx of people just saying life partner, which is beautiful. Someone that you're going to spend a lot of time with, a long time, maybe till death do you part. Who even knows? Who even knows? When it comes to creating exceptions, you're gonna have to be honest with yourself, because if you have to know that people are going to disappoint you. People are built to disappoint you, because you disappoint your damn self sometimes, don't you? So you have to know what you really expect from a person, regardless of what they say. I'm just saying, though, because at the end of the day, things are what you make of them. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Here's the thing about that. When you first meet someone, within the first 10 minutes of knowing someone, you know if you're going to be able to deal with them and how you're going to be able to deal with them. The more that you get to know them, you realize how you can and cannot deal with them, right? Sometimes we look over certain things in order to deal with them, just to have a small, a minuscule piece of their fucking life, right? Or just to be in their life, right? But you make the bed, you lay in it. You pick the shade tree, you stand under the bitch, right? It's very important, moving forward, that we understand that people are built to fail us. We can't expect and put so much on a person that we feel as though, well, they're going to be this and they're going to be that. And then we lying to our friends. We lying to our family. Fuck that. Be honest with yourself and expect honesty, but also know that deception will come. Because at the end of the day, people lie to their gods, their goddesses. People lie to the Most High. People lie to their damn self. So why would they tell you the truth? I'm just saying. I don't know your life. Thank you, Jolene. Jolene, you said something right there. Baby, where is my tambourine? Jolene said something right there. Right there. Jolene said, in the end, people think that soulmates and twin flames gonna give them happiness. You choose your happiness for yourself. If you can't be happy alone, you can't be happy with nobody else. I ain't got on no pants with this, but I'm just saying. God damn it, Jolene. Woo! You said it right there. You said it. Okay? You said it. Nothing else to be said. Happiness is within, and that's been coming up real strong here lately. I went out, I think I was on Instagram, and I said this before. I went, I take myself out. I've always been able to do that. When you have had children since you were a teenager, okay, ain't really had a lot of time to yourself, okay, you realize how important time with yourself is, and how important time with yourself to get to know who you are. What is it that I really like? What is it that I really want? You get to know yourself better, right? If you can't date yourself, I went out. I went out and got some Jamaican food. I had some jerk chicken, some rice and peas, and some spinach. So I'm sitting there with my book, because I've been reading Eartha Kitt's book. I'm sitting there with my book. I placed my order and shit, whatever. And this little boy, he's 18. He goes to get to tell them about my order. He comes back, he goes, "Are you expecting someone else?" And I was like, "No, it's just me. Thank you." And he goes, "Oh wow, how do you do that?" He was like, "I can't do that. I can't go out by myself. I can't, do this, that. If you can't do something by yourself, there's no way that when you go with someone else, you are really and fully enjoying it. You're putting your expectations on another person. You're putting off onto others what you should be doing for yourself. You see what I mean?" So I told him, I was like, he was like, "I have a girlfriend, but like she's in the military and she's off, right? She's overseas or something like that." And he goes, I just don't see how you do it, right? And the thing is, I've had people say that before, but he brought up some old thoughts that, of how began to do that. You can't go to, I'll go damn near anywhere by myself now. It's not always healthy. I don't think so. Whatever. But that's neither here nor there. That's relative. But like Jolene said, the happiness comes from within. The ability to really know exactly what it is that you want, know exactly that someone can add happiness to you, but they cannot give you happiness. Right? And it ain't easy to find your happiness. When your female is different than a guy, I don't know, because at the end of the day, if guys begin to date themselves more, they'll be more open to, because a lot of guys fear rejection. So at the end of the day, if guys begin to date themselves, they will be open to different ways of viewing themselves because of the interaction that they have around them or with other people when they're out by themselves. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Why can't solitude be healthy? Solitude is healthy. You just have to know how to come out of that shit. Some people get caught up in solitude and don't know how to come out of it. 5, 10 years go down, they just barely walking outside to get the damn newspaper for those who still get those. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I sound like House of Stars. I love her now. She does celebrity psychic readings, but she's real good. She's a medium. And she's always going, oh, I love her so much. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Let me scroll back, y'all. Y'all know I went to Hawaii by myself and had a damn good time too. It was meditative, but it was beautiful. The thing about dating yourself and just about knowing how to be alone is that when someone else is with you, because sometimes as empaths we date people who go within. They get very caught up in their where they are mentally, and they can't express themselves to us without offending us and not trying to defend anything outside of us. So sometimes they'll go within. So when you're dealing with someone who isn't very good at expressing themselves verbally, but they may like buy you stuff. Everybody love on their own level. By you being able to be happy with yourself in silence, be happy with yourself with your partner sitting right beside you, but it feels like there's nothing going on, but y'all are really having a huge conversation spiritually, just ain't nobody saying shit. That teaches you. It also teaches you that time away from your partner may yield more time of reflection for you, and you know how to deal with not being with someone, because some people can be clingy and, oh, I need someone. Those type of people don't know how to live by themselves. They don't know how to like, they always need the companionship of someone. They don't know how to be by themselves. They don't know how to come from a space of just being alone, because even when you're alone, you're not alone, right? Whatever. That's right, Cancer Moon. Being happy from others comes from codependency. Just needing that. You need something to hold on to. Right? I ain't got time. I love too hard. I'm working on it. Whatever. Words have definitions, and it's best to use them appropriately. Baby, I don't know what you're talking about. Right. There should be a space of being able to be alone and be alone with yourself and not be depressed. Oh, honey, okay, you better get some flowers. I learned that Sprouts is one of the best places around this town to get flowers. Do we have another moderator in here? If your mother smokes crack and is self-centered, let me tell you something about crack. Let me tell you something about crack. Crack is wet. Crack is cheap. No. But crack, people that smoke crack or anyone who has a strong addiction like that, they don't think about themselves. They just think about that drug. And the thing about crack kills, crack is wet. But people do anything for that high. And the fucked up part about crack, it's best for you to go ahead and let that go. Let her go. I know that's your mother, but you can pull away. Because everybody got crackhead. Well, not everybody, I guess. Somebody got a drug addict in their damn family. Like everybody got an uncle named Peaches. So crack is the end all be all. Crack is their god. Crack is crack, meth, heroin, whatever they're addicted to. That is all they know. That's all they know. So at the end of the day, they'll cross you for some crack. I remember counting some money that I didn't know was stolen from my mama. Cause somebody was in my family was on crack that bad that they talking to me like, oh yeah, come here, come help me count this money. You done stole it from my damn mom. Chad. Cracker have people doing shit that have a man sucking dick and he ain't gay. Anyways. See, you got an uncle named Sugar Pie. When you get random downloads, just recenter yourself, refocus, just sit down. Because I know that, like, sometimes when they come out of nowhere, you can stub your toe, run into something. It's just a lot that could possibly happen when you receive a download. Okay, y'all. Oh, that's one of my good girlfriends. I miss her so much. Whatever. I miss her. It's a chemical substance that just okay, yeah, child crack. We ain't gonna go into that all that technical terms. She said it's a chemical substance that causes this and the other. Let me tell you something. Crack is folks' daddy. Crack is folks' mama, right? Because at the end of the day, what happens is, from what I've experienced in my life, what I've seen, I've observed from people in my family who've been crackheads, people who, some people aren't necessarily, you have working drug addicts, and then you have drug addicts that's all they know is I'm just trying to get $10, get this crack. And then you have people who can literally stop in their tracks with it, right? So it's a mind frame as well, not necessarily just the chemical part, but it's also a mind state as well. If you have an addictive personality, of course, you do certain things, it's going to be hard for you to get away from. But if you are really in control of who you are, in touch with your star player, you'll be able to get past that. Crack is one hell of a drug, like for real. Oh, baby. Kiki. Girl, I witnessed that where a crackhead sold her daughter for drugs. I witnessed it. Why y'all so worried about people doing black magic on y'all? It's really a mind game. Everything is really a mind game. It's just on us how we trick ourselves into what it is that we want moving forward. You heard that in rehab. Yes. At the end of the day, the drug addict is not thinking about themselves. They're only thinking about the drug. How can they get their next high? What can, I mean, I've seen, man, it's, it's sad. Crack ain't the only devil drug. Ice is something serious. K2 is something serious. Heroin is something serious. Bye, baby. Bye, Caroline. It's not. I don't think it's hot out there. I haven't been outside today, y'all. At all. Thank God. Oh, you can't order any personal readings on House of Oshun. The email was sent a few days ago with the openings, and they were booked up. You don't have to keep the lines of communication. You keep no. Let me go back. When you're dealing with someone who, with your child's father, and they cut you off, don't want nothing else to do with you, you give them time to see if they want to come around for the child. You don't try to force it on them. You don't try to push them into it. Just make sure that you keep the lines of communication open as far as if they ask you about the child. Everything is about the child. When you are dealing with a grown woman or a grown man, though, when it comes to children, they know that as long as the other person is doing good and they're all right, that's where that co-parenting really comes in real strong. Because the right man, certain types of men, will know that if she, if my baby mama needs some help, I gotta help her, because if she doing bad, that means my child gonna be doing bad. If she mad about something in my, that's gonna affect her relationship with my child, or how she reacts to that child, right? So just leave the lines of communication open as far as, don't block them. Be open to, if he hits you up, y'all discussing the kid, right? You can go on the website and subscribe to the mailing list. Well, when here's the thing though, it's up to the man or the woman, whichever way the co-parenting goes, whether they feel like they're being taken advantage of or not. That's the thing though. Because there's always someone that will try and take advantage of you. It's gonna be on you to use your discernment. So we would hope that they are very mature in their ways. Yeah, just unblock him. Don't do petty for petty. That been there, done that. Just leave it where it is. But when he does come back around, y'all only discussing the child. Y'all only discussing what it is that needs to be discussed regarding the child. Period. Oh, thank you, Miss M. Jones. That's true. People do what you allow them to do. And when you are mindful and present, they can't do too much. But they can get away with certain things if you let them. It's 300 likes, but there's like 423 people. Hey, baby. See, that's beautiful. And with the co-parenting, it is tough because there's always one person that still has feelings and the other one is just like, I've been through with your ass, right? Oh shit, Bear is making an oracle deck. Uh-oh, watch out, bitches. Don't allow anyone. Okay, see, this is coming from a person. Hold on. Hold on. I had to learn. Try not to lose your cool. Don't let them, somebody just be going off and going crazy. Okay, eventually they're gonna push you to that point if you don't handle it accordingly at first. I used to have to go through that, but I used to like turn all the way up, motherfucker. I can't stand you. Fuck you and the dirt that they gonna throw over you when you die, right? And then I had to realize, people are a product of their environment. The first 7 to 10 years of your life really molds who you are and the way that you see things. The rest of it, of course, you're continuing to grow and go into puberty and blah 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 blah. But the foundation of who people are really is like their core, how those first few years were. Yes, and with one person in particular, I had to realize where it took years and years and years to really get to the point where I wasn't going off. Like, this person really like pissed me off. So I had to get to a space where, I'm not gonna let you get to me. I'm not gonna let you win. Cause I had to tell myself, like, if you go off on him, he win. And I didn't want him to win. So I didn't go back off on his ass. Oh, how I wanted to. You live, you learn, and you get loves. All right, y'all. I'm finna get ready to go in here in a second. Thank you. Don't let nobody get you out your element. If you know that you really are worth the words or the breath that it would take to talk to your motherfucking ass. For real. You gotta have your baby early. Your placenta shut down. Have they ordered you a C-section? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jackie Blue. Jack Blue. Oh Lord, Rachel, what happened? What did you see? Ugh. How come I don't answer you? Who are you talking to? How come you don't answer me? I don't know who you're talking to. If you're talking to me, I didn't see your comment. Oh, you're having her naturally. Okay, good. I never had a natural birth. I had 4 C-sections. I don't even want to talk about how they fucked up my stomach like that. They didn't mess it up bad, but sometimes your friends want all of your time and don't want you to get caught up with nobody. Hey, boo, I'm fine. Your ex won't complete the divorce, probably because he don't want to divorce your ass. He, she, whoever. Condolences. Broke in your house and stole your cat. Boy, people are ignorant as hell. That's fucked up. Rest in peace to the cat. Empaths don't necessarily get into they do get into a lot of relationships with narcissists, but overall empaths are people who want to heal you, they want to fix you. So even if it's not a narcissist, you still will be doing more and giving more than what it is that is called for. I don't know if it's life threatening. They told me that on the second C-section, that you can't have any more C-sections. I was like, yes, tie my tubes, burn them, clip them. And they were like, oh, you're too young to have your tubes tied. That shit pissed me off. Then the third time, they were like, oh, we don't tie tubes here. Bitch, I've been coming to this hospital this long and y'all just gonna tell me that. The fourth time, they didn't have a choice because he was almost 10 pounds, 9, 10 pounds. So they didn't have a choice but the time, clip them and burn them. And that's where the spiritual baby comes in. I don't want to talk about it. The fourth C-section wasn't bad. It was just like the other ones. I was woke for two of them. And the first two, it was emergency where, because I guess my cervix, kids can't pass, right? So their heart rate drops. So they have to do an emergency. So after the first two, they were just like, we're just going to go ahead and do a third. Because it's obvious that, you can't pass a baby through there. I already did a Libra reading, Nicole. Where you been, baby? It's an old soul in a new body. You're in the some of the main reason, the main signs of being an empath is being able to, you just inherently know that someone is lying about how they feel because you pick up their feelings and you know that, okay, why am I sad? I walk in this room and the vibe is different. Why am I sad? Because everybody in this bitch sad and you picked it up. You can feel others' emotions. Sometimes you can even pick up their pain. I know my mom first got lupus, was diagnosed with lupus. My arm swole up. I go to the doctor like, why the fuck is my arm? What the fuck is going on? And they were like, we don't know. We're just going to give you some ibuprofen. I'm talking about it was swollen. And it was me picking up her energy. And she told me right before that happened, she was like, I don't want to die by myself. I want you to go with me. And my arm swells up. Like, bitch. Right? That is a huge gift, right? Thank you, Chrissy. You can feel other people's pain, pick up all types of shit. You have to protect yourself. Because at the end of the day, especially with relationships, because a lot of things we want to know, but we really don't need to know. And what I learned was when I would pick up certain thoughts, um, get all of these visions about who I'm dealing with, a lot of that I didn't need to know right off. Because I like to go through the process. I don't need to know all that shit. Why spirit's showing me anyway? I don't want to know. Yeah, you mirror their energy. All you have to do is protect yourself. You can go anywhere. The only thing I don't like is when you have to have direct contact with someone when you go into huge crowds and you're like, shit. Because then direct contact is totally different because you're really trying to avoid any type of negativity or just picking up folks, stuff. That is Oshun around you. Here's the thing about children of Oshun, and it'll make a lot of sense to those of you who are daughters and sons of Oshun. Oshun wants nothing but the best for everyone. She wants to bring in, fertility, prosperity. She just wants your heart to sing with joy and laughter, darling. And no matter how much she puts out into the world, how much she wants people to understand that it's okay, we're all in this together, yes? she weeps. A lot of that you went through with Oshun, she was allowing you to release a lot of things that needed to be revealed, released from you on a soul level. She weeps because people don't see the way that she sees. People don't understand the way that, because she can, it feels like her and her children can easily be discarded, right? People will discard us very easily as children of Oshun. People will take for granted the love that we have. People will take for granted the wisdom that we try and share. And it hurts. So a number of, her children hurt because, they can be so misguided, not misguided, but misunderstood by others. So when it comes to your connection with Oshun, I would say that it's very true. And even with that sorrow, that pain that she helped you, assisted you in releasing and just welcoming you in, she is there to let you know that all things are still sweet no matter what. That's why I tell people, have some honey. Because at the end of the day, she wants only what is best. Period. Angelina? Oh, that's whose question I was answering, Angelina, about Oshun. But she wants nothing but the best. It's like how we are with our children, yes? We pray for them and we want them to, we want to help guide them, and we're hoping that they see things a certain way because we've lived longer than them. But at the end of the day, you can see that they don't quite get it. That some things, they still have some things to go through, and we cry for them. We hurt for them at the end of the day. Hey, baby. Why do you feel disconnected? You can Google spiritual download. No. I was reading a text. That's what I was saying no to. It's not a matter of giving up on anything. It's a matter of knowing what you can and cannot tolerate. Before doing any readings, it's important for you to ground and protect yourself, because you don't want information coming in from people that are not beings, that are not of unconditional love and light. Oh, let me talk about that. Bitch. Let me tell you something. Okay? I'm pissed off. You know how people can walk up to you and be like, oh, there's a curse on your life, and telling you all this negative shit. Like, bitch, I wasn't prepared. I'm just trying to go get some damn oxtails and some damn rice pilaf. I ain't trying to hear about there's a curse on you and you need to do this. Bitch, let me tell you something, okay? Let me say this right quick. I don't appreciate it. I know in reading sometimes I do get certain information, but there's certain like things that I'm not connected to. Like sometimes people expect for me to know a whole lot of their business. I'm not gonna know a lot of your business, baby, because they only tell me what it is that you need to know on your journey to move forward. They're not gonna tell me about some crazy shit that this some outlandish shit. I work with light. When it comes to working like light and dark, you have to have both of those. But when you come from a space of really working only with dark, lower vibrational energy, and you're not, keeping these things balanced, it can cause issues. And most people who really work with a whole bunch of darkness and working with, I call low magic, it doesn't necessarily have to be dark, but the low magic, working from that space of um that low vibrational state, these people will pick up a lot of negative shit. They'll pick up a lot of like dark shit. They can even pick up on your fears and use those fears. Like if you're so scared, definitely afraid, you think that your mother-in-law done did something to you. They pick up on that, and then the sinister beings that give them information to help with that. Then there you have that. Now your ass paying $300 every 2 weeks to somebody to help you with something that you could have fixed on your own. So just be mindful of that. And also with, receiving certain types of information, it's the same as, the friends the type of company that you keep when it comes to getting readings as well. You want to be mindful of how much of a reflection the other person is of you overall. Are they attached or detached? You see, because when someone is giving you a reading, it's not, I know I ring the bell and go like, look, put my opinion in there or whatever, or a life lesson that I learned. But at the end of the day, a person has to be able to detach from themselves in order to get a clear message across to you. If you cannot detach from yourself, then you are putting in your own thoughts like, oh, because this is my main pet peeve, right? My main pet peeve is that the readings that I've gotten in the years, over the course of over these years, what I noticed is that people base some of their information from ego. They base some of their information from how they feel themselves. It's not intuitive, it's their personal feeling. They base their feeling in your situation. That's not good, because like the Capricorn. Now, I already told y'all about Charles. So like the Capricorn, right? So if I get a reading from someone, they're like, oh, he ain't shit. I don't even know why you even fucking with him. He don't want to be your man. I don't know why you fucking with him. You don't need to know why I'm fucking with that part of Charles, right? Here's the thing. You should just leave him alone. You deserve better. You are worth more and all this. First of all, you need to understand that I like the situation that I'm in with the motherfucker, right? I like being able to go and chill and drink with him and just chill how we chill. I don't want anything more from this person, right? So instead of the person saying like, look, this was going on with y'all or whatever, right? Because I didn't even ask you about his ass in the first place. I don't know why he came up. But since you in my business about this motherfucker, you need to know that I like the situation for what it is. If I wanted to take it to a whole other level, it would have to be with someone else, because we're pretty much. Thank you, Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra, I ain't seen you in forever. Thank you, babe. That must be your number 333. Okay. But anyways, when getting a reading, you have to be sure that, you don't want anyone, even if it's positive reinforcement, it's still, everything is manipulation to me. So even if it's positive enforcement, that's positive manipulation, yes. But when you're getting a reading from someone, it is important for you to get a reading from someone who is detached from the reading. They are not taking it personal, you see, because when you're doing readings, taking things personal, you're really reading for your damn self. So it's very important for you to be mindful of that. Be mindful of people who want to tell you all of these horrible things. Like, everything ain't negative. Everything in your life, that's what gratitude journals are for. Everything in your life is not, I don't care how bad, I don't give a fuck how bad your life appears to be, how much you are on your wits end. Let me tell you something. I've been in that space, baby. Ryan have nothing but my dog that can't talk. I didn't have nothing. No one. When people say, I know you got somebody you can call. I had one good friend in South Carolina, but she had her own shit going on. I didn't have nobody to help pull me out of darkness but me. After so many years, because I used to be a spoiled brat. After so many years of getting my way and, being able to, think it and it's done and then see it manifest right before my eyes in a heartbeat, I went to the darkest place I had ever been. I ain't telling you how old I am. You gonna give me something for my damn birthday? I want a present. I like presents. Well, but even with me coming out of that darkness, I realized it was not as bad as I thought it was. I had to realize that there was so much for me to be grateful for. There were people that may have been in worse situations than me. You see. So anytime someone comes in and has all this darkness to feed me, like, ain't no ray of sunshine in that shit. Now? How did you cope with all the gifts? What do you mean, Pamela? Yeah, you don't want, sometimes the ego does want us to, like, the ego likes fear, separation, bereavement. The ego likes for you to just, you ain't shit, and them people ain't shit. You good where you are, blah, 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 right? Fuck the ego, man. No, I'll go look at the painting. That's on Facebook, right? I haven't been on Facebook a lot. My business page. Because someone really got on there and was like, Lulu, I don't mind tell you. I told Instagram about it, but someone got went on my Facebook page. I might delete the page, but someone went on there to I don't recommend Lulu because she treated me poorly. I'm like, I don't even remember your name. One thing I remember is names. I mean, I remember our conversations. Lulu treated me poorly. I don't recommend her, no matter how much fame. What did she say? Something about fame or success. Just because you are becoming a success, I'm like, I'm not successful. Success is subjective. What I consider success is people using this fucking book and coming back and telling me like you helped me to change my own damn life. That's success for me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So that's why I'm be on Facebook like that. Weird, bro. Like, what? I don't treat like if you have actually, I'm believing that this person was possibly someone who may have tried to ask me outside of a personal reading for some type of advice. I go where I'm drawn. That's just period, right? I don't get it. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? It's a journal. I'll go over it on House of Oshun TV, though. Just be there for her. If her child was taken. Oh, Lord, I had to fight so hard for my children. I ain't getting ready to read nobody. I'm thinking about having it on Amazon, but Amazon, the price that they're putting out there, they're saying that I can't charge no less than the price that they have. So we'll see, and I have to do my self-publishing as well. But I really feel like it's going to help a lot of people. And like I said before, I'm really planning on like donating a certain amount of copies to the prison. Who did? Kelly Bandalos did a critique on your work. You're going to have to remind me. I'm not going to remember that. I got family that disagree with a lot of stuff. I got family who disagree with what I'm doing, but I remember when I was younger, they was doing voodoo and not in the way that if I were doing voodoo, they were doing it in a way that I wouldn't recommend anyone to do it. But to each their own, right? Your mom said you're going to hell. You should have told her we'll meet you there. Right? They're easy to publish improperly. I'll have the book up. It's going to be released on my birthday. I'm working at all of the details. If reading horoscopes is bad, doing any type of astrological work, numbers, blah 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 blah, a lot of the stuff that people talk against is in the Bible, and not just one Bible, all of them. Yeah, I'm putting it on Amazon, so if you're in London, you'll be able to get it. Um, I doubt if it is available for download, you won't get the you may print it out. It's cheaper to print out in black and white than color. Yeah, I suggest when you're getting tarot readings to allow things to manifest 3 months possibly, instead of baby, I don't know what y'all say. I'm looking for one, whatever. Not really. But you have to give things time to transpire. They talk about prophets all the time. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. Ooh, I was invited to Florida for around the 26th. My cousin was like, come out. The bookings were open a few days ago. They're closed. If you can ask your mom the approximate time of birth. Was it morning? Was it afternoon? Was it evening? Hey, Monica. Thank you, darling. I don't suggest decks. I suggest that you go with a deck that resonates with you, that draws you to it. Because I've been having this deck for 6-7 years possibly. Someone ordered these cards. They were like, Lulu, my cards don't look like yours, baby. These cards are swollen. They've been wet. They had coffee on them. They done been in the restroom with me. They done slept with me. They are swollen, peeling. I just refuse to get another one because I'm going to have to, baby them all over again. Sleep with them, bathe with them. Shit. It's one of my favorite decks. Aside from the angel messages. Angel messages help me get out of my, come out of my storm on my own. And this is the first deck that I started doing email readings with years ago too. Angel messages. I finally got comfortable with these. And when I pull a card and they say everything gonna be all right, that's what the fuck it mean. It's gonna be fucking all right. What's the name of what deck? This is the Energy Oracle. Okay, yeah, they've grown with me. I'm not, look. These is baby. You need to Google what the number 47 mean. I don't know shit about numbers like that. I just know about my synchronicities. So I wouldn't be able to give you anything on that. Baby, why you going crazy in your mind? No, I gotta, you know what? Hold on, y'all. Out of all the cards that I have, these cards, I don't understand for shit. They're not simple. They mean stuff totally different. This is the Shaman Wisdom cards. Y'all know I'm slow and special. I am going to send it. Yeah, women and men presents. They're going both ways on some bisexual shit. No, I'm just playing. You're a shaman. Can you bring me some ayahuasca? Agila, Azim. Can you email me? I got some black chaga coming in the mail. I don't know if it's going to be real or not. Yeah, there's a lot of cards that are too big. Like the a lot of the oracle cards are huge. Like, look, what the fuck does this mean? I'm gonna get these away. Somebody gonna win these. I'm not connected to them. A lot of my cards I'm connected to. I can't connect to these. Oh, you said go to Orlando for ayahuasca. I'm nervous. I'm gonna need some help. Y'all know I'm gonna be on YouTube doing readings, high in the motherfucker. Y'all be like, oh my god. Soul Quest. What is Soul Quest? Yeah, I heard about the retreat in Washington. The messages that I would get, man, we would have to do a private like video or something. Everybody can't see this shit. I get on ayahuasca and get to telling, oh, Gemini, I see both of your faces. You're supposed to take time off. That's the point. Here's the thing about me taking time off. It will be time off, but it'll be on a different realm, a different state. I'll still be trying. It happens every time. When I be getting downloads and shit, I still be doing y'all readings, but I just come from a more cool place, right? I done did some high ass readings. Oh, thank you, darling. No, you won't always be with your twin flame. Okay, them shamanic whisper readings. Someone was like, and you ain't no fucking shaman. I'm like, bitch, I didn't say I was. Context clues. I'm so tired of people coming for me, looking at my energy, and then trying to start shit and say shit. Bitch, ain't nothing you can say that I won't even say myself. So chill the fuck out. That's dumb. You can purchase sage from a metaphysical shop. California White Sage is a good place online to get some. Pick a card readings. I do pick a cards on Instagram and Facebook. I don't know what you mean. Yeah. Ghetto. Ghetto and ratchet is so subjective because I know people with a whole lot of money that's real ghetto. So be mindful of your words. Yeah, Ava, that's the thing though. Some processes can be, sometimes you can go through a process for some weeks, some months, a day, years. And you won't really know what that process is. Like they'll keep telling you, oh, you're going to be all right. Things will get better. And you're just like, bitch, world, right? But at the end of the day, once you go through all of it and then you begin to actually see what you consider better, you'll realize that everything that you went through was for a reason. Sherry, what happened? Oh, thank you, Tarlisha. You're welcome, one Michelle Barber. You can't read yourself. How many of y'all can read yourselves? Hey, boo. It's better. Thank you, Stephanie. You should be able to read yourself though. See, a lot of people can. Bye, Queenie. Oh, London in the house. Yes, Angie, I do feel better. Thank goodness. That's why I'm here today. I want to start painting. I said I would. I'm going to go to one of those sip and paint things. You can cover your partner all you want to, but if your partner is open to it or allowing it to come in, there's nothing you can do if they don't fully understand what's going on. When you read for yourself, you really have to pull back, detach from yourself in order to see things for what they really are. Sometimes it's hard to be objective when reading for yourself. People, that's even with your synchronicities. When people get messages and try and figure out certain things, certain signs, symbols in their dream, you have to really be able to detach from yourself in order to really heal and help yourself on a spiritual level. You got to be in tune with the star player. Snakes usually mean betrayal, but I guess it depends on the color of the snake and what happened in the dream as well. Because I've thrown up snakes before and realized that people were, it was just a lot of betrayal. You're welcome, darling. You came at the end, Dewan. Babe, I'm not going to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's a whole other level. I am so waiting for someone to do a real reading on them that's not afraid to put it out there. Because I ain't saying it. But it's some deep shit. They in some deep shit, man. I don't have time. Them little babies and all that. I'm just waiting for someone to say something about it. Share it. Talk to your damn self. Journal that shit out. Find groups that have the same type of that are on the same path as you are, so that you can meet like-minded people on your journey. Insecurities when your teeth fall out. It doesn't mean your child is actually gonna die. Just Google it and see what resonates with where you are in your life, because it may have nothing to do with your child or everything to do with your child. M. Jones, babe, gone on, but it's for the truth though. There's some deep shit going on with them. Yes, you can write out your desires and they will come to fruition. You did a reading on B&J. Did you post that shit online? We gonna come look at it. I'm gonna see if you know what I've been saying. He may come through whenever you get lucid dreams. A lot of those are going to they're like premonitions. Somebody said they ain't looking. My back is better. Thank you so much. Much better. I was walking around here like I was 105. Biddy Tarot is a good site to learn cards, I believe. Tarot cards are real deep. But what I've learned since, I just started doing reading tarot cards this year, what I learned is they're the same as these. The oracle cards and tarot cards are damn near the same. You just have to, the more that I learn these, the closer I get to these. Yeah, people have free will. Yeah, dream your husband was cheating. You know what they say? Send it to her in a dream. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I did a whole lot of different stuff, to get my back right, but I also sat my ass down. Yeah, they hold hands sometimes, not fully, because these things can get extra deep. Extra. But so can these. That's how, I was picking up all that spell work and stuff like that. And these, I'm like, oh, what the hell? Sometimes you need to know, sometimes you don't. Miss Diaz, when it comes to getting a reading, you try and trust your gut. Sometimes people say, you can't fake your vibe. But I have seen people be able to fake their vibe, but it only lasts so long before the real them comes out. Just go with who resonates with you. You know what I mean? Lakshmi. You probably have a hard time reading after you drink because, you're not. Before you drink, you need to connect on a certain level so that when you drink, that the messages will come out a certain way. If it's certain things that don't need to be said, you won't even get a connection. That's how, well, I can speak for myself on that. If there's certain things that don't need to be said, or if that's just not a good time, you won't even get any information. It's not meant for you to. Because when you drink, you open. That's why I call it shamanic whispers. When we drink or smoke or do anything, any type of drug, it opens you to a whole other realm, a whole other level of consciousness. You're very open to damn near anything, and for damn near anything to come through. So you have to be mindful of that before you do that. Yes, the soul fam and her deep just Jess. When you the reason that you have most of your visions only through dreams and when you're really tired is because you're relaxed enough to receive the information. If you can get into that same type of relaxed feel on a day-to-day basis, you'll be able to pick up more information. You're welcome. When I first started smoking weed, I think I was like 18. I was picking up all type. People would just sit and listen to me talk about all types of shit. And I used to just think I'm just a conversationalist. No, I didn't know what I was doing. It's better to eat or drink marijuana, but if you can smoke it, more power to you as well. Hell, what ain't killing us around here, right? It's fucked up. Yeah, it's the same as intention. Whatever your intention is determines what type of karma you get back when doing any type of magic work, spell work. Baby, I don't know nothing about reading no birth chart. I'm still in the process of that. Really figuring it all out. I don't think I've gotten to the midheaven, Venus, rising. This lady did a reading for me about a few weeks ago for my astrological my next year. I was like, shit, this is interesting. I need to learn how to do this. I haven't smoked in a while. I still have a blunt that's been rolled forever. It probably ain't got nothing going on. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up out here. It's been 2 hours. It's the longest live we have ever done, but I had to get some shit straight around this bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah. Speak positivity. And also, with speaking positivity and expecting a positive outcome, expect it, feel it, smell it, breathe it, embrace it. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming no matter what. However, the other part of that is it, it went away. Where did it go? I had something else to say and I forgot it. But I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna leave it up. I was talking some shit or whatever, cause that one person, and it's probably more than one person, cause you know haters run in flocks. You have no chill. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for your positive energy. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Bye.